Well, we know that anxiety can be very, very strong when you're going into a procedure, any type of procedure happening, but also, having anxiety can affect not just your mentally, but your health with your heart and different parts of your body. And Dr. Frederick, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brad. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. We are talking about anxiety. We're talking about stress and how it could be a very bigger impact into your health physically than not just mentally. Am I right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. The stress and anxiety impacts us in multiple ways, both mentally and physically. And the toll that it takes on us, stress and anxiety can impact our sleep, can impact our appetite, eating too much or too little. And then even the neurotransmitters and the hormones that are released when we're experiencing high levels of stress and anxiety really wreaks havoc on the heart and really the entire physical body.
Let's talk about anxiety going to a procedure. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a minor one or a big one. It really plays effect on your mind and kind of like having mistrust in your doctors a little bit, which you shouldn't do. Am I right?
Yes. So, what commonly happens when we're going to something so scary is we tend to catastrophize, is what we call it. So, we think of the worst case scenario, we think of these far fetched things of what could happen. And then you're right, it does make us start to second guess our doctors, second guess our own decisions in going through the procedure. It can really make us get lost in that catastrophizing and what we call cognitive distortions. And so when that happens, what I suggest to my clients is using something called logical self-talk. And so when we can really take a step back, yes, all the worst case scenarios feel so real to us in the moment, but when we can actually consider what's likely to happen versus what might happen, we can kind of bring it back down to earth.
So, okay, I want to know two little tips to help relax and to get out of the anxiety mindset that you might have for a surgery or something.
Great. Yeah. So the first one would be deep breathing and practicing relaxation techniques. So deep breathing would be ensuring that your inhalation is longer than your exhalation. So you're really breathing in and then we're breathing back out at least 7 to 10 times. And then also using something called square breathing, where you're breathing in for 4, holding for 4, blowing out for 4. And then a second technique that is really helpful is visualization. And so identifying somewhere that feels safe, that feels calm, that feels relaxing, and being prepared to bring that to mind when you're getting really stressed out. If you can close your eyes and you can bring this safe place to mind, often your body will react to that and calm you back down.
So, and the other part is giving you and your team a call to talk to them about it, because I think some people forget, well, I don't want to bother them. I can handle this. But really sitting down and talking with a counselor is definitely going to help ease some of the anxiety. Am I right?
Absolutely, because we can help you talk through the logic of it. We can help you explore through what is causing you fear, what is working up, and then we're able to help you really use some logic to look at it from a different perspective.
So, Doctor, thank you very much for joining us. Remind people where they can find out more information to help them get over their anxiety.
Sure. So our website is evolvecounselingaz.com. And we can also be found on Instagram at evolvecounselingaz.
Perfect. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Brad.